This is day 1068 of Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. If I sponsor upcoming shir more of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi, please contact me directly. Very greatly appreciated. Today we are doing Siman Yordeh, Siman Sadi Gimel, Sifin Dalet through Yud. Dalet. Vote Muin Dvarav. The Rambam is also starting in the following way. The Perkas and Isaac Karbanos. Oh, a different place. That which the Torah required by when you cook kachim, the clean the kosher tzarich marika shtifa. That if in copper vessels it requires scrubbing and rinsing in order to permit it to be used again. Because whatever is left over is nosar. It has to be removed. Marika, the scrubbing here consists of hagola. And if it's a pottery, it has to be broken. It says only do true by chatos. Shockingly, other besides the chatos, he says in other vis-a-vis other karbanos, kli cheres also is mutter after mariko shtifa. Ayin sham ispalei alav aravid. How are we going to do a hagola for pottery? Never leaves nothing is going to totally remove the taste from the walls. It's more most astonishing the clay glolim, a clay adama, a vessel is made out of bones or out of the mud, clay avonim, and stones. They don't require miko shtifa. I feel bechatos. Don't need rinsing. How possible that just rinsing alone is going to work for a vessel in which kachim has been cooked, and which therefore becomes noser after time elapses? How will this come out? Because he wrote in Hilchos Kashrus, a pottery vessel which you cooked the meat of an avela, never allowed to use it again. Even though the Torah said, no, well, only the same day it's also. Nevertheless, we don't rely on nothing down of Kam for Isser, and therefore you can't use it. And you can't kosher it either. Hey, the Ramos, the Zesh also Chazal Kedera Shena Bas Yoima. That's Chazal forbade even a pot which is no longer, which is on which 24 hours have elapsed since its last use. Zeu b'shabishal b'davar iser. That's use it for a prohibited substance. K'nevela shkotz and ramasi chezeben. It's like the nevela and the other non-kosher items. When you use it for something which is mutter, k'machuma kachim, or basar or cholav, the shaitu after that at the time it's mutter. Only later on will be usher if you want to cook kulin in there, or shari kachim or other kachim she'avor azman when the time will pass. The nosar and the original kachim come nosar. Oh, basar chava, you want to go from meat to milk. Oh, michal basar vice versa. Then we go to the dinter the ksheino asyom mutzah b'shaba. That then we can go default to the dinter that after it's no longer within 24 hours you are allowed to cook in it. Because Magin Mishnah mentions such as far Bachadina the Bishop Babasa Lo Yivash Bacholov, when it says that the pot in which you cook meat you should not cook in it milk. As he says, his bar pekers on Shafil Bishop Babasa Nevela. Even you cook Nevela meat, the Yamashe Bishop Babasa Shkuta, and the second day you cook meat of a kosher meat. Chule Hare Dina Klekem Bluimi Basar. Eitzel cholav can claim a bluim iser eitzel bishul heter. Okay, so far that he makes it parallel. There'll be an issue by both. But then he says, "V'yesh mefarshim." There are those who say there were those commentaries show you makilim b'basar b'chalav. They will be more lenient by the b'chalav. They should call chad meheter b'fnei atzmo because each one is mutter unto itself. They should shabola heter bal because when it got absorbed, it absorbed heter. For rishon ikar gdas rabbeinu kan l'shona. My Mishnah does not go like this far, which Arukh HaShulchan just promoted. That who says where does he see the Rambam passes like this first opinion? Not the country. Anil made us for the Kiyashim Farshim. I hold to the Yeshin portion, we go to the Yeshin portion. If I say Shapir, Kakok, Moshi's Barbs now everything will work out as I will explain. Vav. Dinei Bashili Akum at the end of the Masalav Zara Isa Ramile Rav Amram Rav Shes the Ram Asro Sheshes. On Tanan is Spudim Askolam Labnum board. It says that skewers and grills you can do libun on in fire. It says by Kochim it's enough to do Hagolah. He said, well, Amra, my son, what is the parallel of Kochim and the non-kosher? By Kochim it absorbed Heter. Misur Bala by Kalim, which came from a non-Jew. It was Boleh Isser. So brackets he brings down here. Heter Bala Hilkach Sagi Bagola, Rashi. So Rashi says that the Heter Bagola suffices. Amar Rabba Subsoki Kapolit Yisura Kapolit. Okay, but so what? By Kochim, the final analysis, when it emits the taste, it's emitting Isser. And the bracket says here, no, so Shubakaris. El Amar Rabba, my Hagolanami Shetifa Umarika. So he says, Hagola here means Shetifa Umarika. In brackets he says, Klamai float Isser by Libun. Really, to remove Isser, Libun is, you need Libun. You need to put in the fire. But Kochim, Mitzvah Smelachim Riko Shetifa. But by Kochim, as the Kosh Baruch Hu said, Riko Shetifa, it's enough. Only by Midami, what's the comparison? Riko Shetifa Tzoinen Hagola B'chamin. Literally, Merika Shtifa means, like we said at the beginning, the shear is scrubbing, and without Hagolah. So Hagolah is with hot. El Amar Rav Kochim Mayu. The Kochim is a different svara. Kol Yom V'Yom Gnyasa Gil Chaveru. Each day it's used. Since it's used to cook, the cooking the next day is the Hagolah for the previous day. In brackets he says, you're cooking it every day. Every day, there's not enough time for it to become nosar before you're cooking it again. If that's the case, you shouldn't even require hagolah, because the cooking itself is hagolah. Really, like we said originally. Kachim, it's a terabala. From non-Jewish kalim, it's isur bala. With the kasha loch to be in the kapali isur kapali. You ask by kachim when it does emit the taste, it is a taste of isur. Being the kapali leisel isur beinei. It's since at the time it emits, the isur is really not be'ain. It's not. It has no substance. It's absorbed in the vessel. It's different, and that's explains in the brackets. Shenasin nosar. It comes nosar. There's no substance. It's absorbed into the walls of the vessel. Therefore, this was never recognizable, and it's not severely usher. Now we can ask big questions. How do why by some Riko Shtivas in cold? It's not like us. Rabbi's feel Riko Shtiva b'tzoinen. Rabbi also it's in cold. I mean, Rika b'chamin, the Shtiva sign it. Chacham say Rika is in hot, and Shtifa is in cold. Kam Chachamim, and we hold like a Chachamim, because of a Rambam Sham. Okay, my porich. So what's the question? Before Sham Chachamim, Rika zu Hagolah. I ain't Sham. According to Chachamim, Rika is Hagolah. Furthermore, Kieki the porich al teirutz al kol yom nasek yul chavero. Just like he asks on the answer, which says each day becomes a Hagolah for the previous day, the Hagolah nami loti boy, and in which case Hagolah should also not be necessary. Lama lo perken al tiutz Rav Ashi. Was he asked the same thing on on Rav Ashi's answer about the between Heter Bola and Isur Bola? Why would you need Hagolah even if Isur Bola? Every day they should be chabero. Not sure I understand exactly what he's asking with this, because Rashi doesn't say that you need hagolah necessarily. I guess maybe if you assume that Rashi is assuming that that's the case, I don't know. He's saying that Rashi also requires hagolah, and the question is why. Really, Seems to me the club the we have a general principle. From the going to call Hekishomer Balashas Kashia below Tufta. Any place where the editor of the Gemara says Kashia not Tufta, and a Kushia Gemara. It's not a not a death blow. It's not a kasha which determines the halacha. When asked, it shouldn't require hagola, and it answers, it just leaves with the kasha. There is an answer. So in fact, the Sefer Lamanasech L'David for David Pardo I have on my shelves, which answers every kasha in the Shas. So he says, "They should tie some pshitus the zel call the Rebbe." That's all according to Rebbe. Yeah, according to Rebbe, that's true. You shouldn't need hagola. Hitaka doesn't require hagola. Chachamim do require hagola as Xeris HaKosov, because that's how they define Riko Shtifa. She says Xeris HaTorah B'Kachim. As the Torah declared, you need a Kachim. According to the Parach Midamim, Riko Shtifa, earlier when asked, what's the comparison? Riko Shtifa Tzon Hagola B'Chamin. Riko Shtifa is in cold, Hagola is in hot. What's the going Mishnah Zugam Ali with the Rebbe? At that point, Abai wanted this Mishnah to work also according to Rebbe. Shouldn't Rebbe see their Mishnayos, because Rebbe wrote the Mishnah, arranged the Mishnayos. Alfi halacha chachamim no mar dezel Riko Shtifa. According to Halachomim, Riko Shtifa is Hagola. V'od afil Rebbe lo kasha kol kach. Or in Rebbe, it's not so difficult. That why is when I say kol yom nasa gilu chaveru. Tein emes kol yom nasa gilu chaveru. Yes, it's true. Mikol kol nevertheless, so imekar din tzorich libun. And since Meikra, then you require libun, by as we said, by Surabola. Kedam b'Yuliakum. El Mishum, the Terabola, Miklina Bagola, just because it was Terabola, we are lenient to use Hagola, and Agola, Tzorich. For that, you need real Hagola. Don't rely on the next day's cooking being the Hagola. Maybe today they cooked less than yesterday, so it didn't reach throughout the whole pot. It's not good hagola. So therefore they don't ask Rav Ashi. Hagola also shouldn't require. I see now. The question was Rav Ashi, you shouldn't even require hagola if he's a terabola. So why doesn't Gemara ask? So Arukh HaShulchan being in the sip, why asking? Why not ask Rav Ashi that if a terabola you shouldn't even eat hagola? Yes, it's true. The Isser is not Be'ain. Nevertheless, there is Isser in the walls. When you cook, the Isser in the walls will come out. So the advantage is that we don't need Hechsher Gomer like Blias Isser. So therefore, since in Blia, where it's Boleh Isser require Libun, Dai B'Zeh Hagola suffices. Ulaya, but Ulaya is Dai B'Echsher Bochos Mizeh. Maybe less would be okay. But that's Xeris Torah Chachamim, Kumosh Kosavnu. Ches, V'Akopanim Laman Mefurash. In the name we learn explicitly in Sugya Zu, the Chol Heichi, the Terabola, anytime we say a Terabola, Kil Harbe Yoser. It's much more lenient than than when it was Isur Bola. So then it's simple to say the Kli Cheresh Bola Heter Dai Ba'Agola. The Kli Cheresh which absorb Heter, there Agola suffices. So simple, but Shevad Arbe Mafletes. It's only when even though Agola Kli Cheresh, it's going to take out a lot of the. We'll take out everything. We'll take out a lot of things. A lot of the stuff. We need to kobo like true. You can't get everything out. Doesn't not everything comes out of the wall. We can't go but if it's a terbola, die b'zeh. Immediate davle dover tzorich libun ve'terbola die b'agola. Just like we went down from libun to agola by a terbola, so too even by kli cheres you can make it. Ochanami kenu, chen lachar meis meis. Also have to train for hours. The Mutzim Torah, Rabbanan goes to and only Rabbanan forbade. The Lomatzin Rak really Akum di Isur Bala. So it's not no say time of Gam is still Chatchila Osir. That's only after by Isura. But Bala, but when it was half their low goes Rabbanan not make this decree. Lo Cham Yisura because this is not so not severe. So that's the issue. If you have a Mishnah. That is the opinion Mishnah brings. Zogam das Rambam K'mosh Nevar B'Siyati D'Shmaya. And there's also opinion of the Rambam, as we shall explain with God's help. Test. The zesh kosa b'truma ain't so rak shtifa, but truma only is rinsing. Comes zesh kosa b'kochim glolim with the boneware v'chuli dedai ba'adacha. So to rinse. Come also shtamish achar me'esleis. It's after 24 hours. So let's look at Parashah Miltz B'Shiti. It doesn't have to explain because it's obvious. So actually, tzrich meriko shtifa b'kli matchos. You need the hagola and rinsing by kli matchos by metalware. Shviras b'shvir b'kli cheres b'chatos and breaking and kli cheres, both of them by chatos la mishum hechsher hagola, not because of the kashrus issue. And mishum zeh gzeras atar b'kochim. So it's because it's a gzeras Torah, so it's custom. L'chem b'shar kochim ain't so shvir b'kli cheres. Lo gozer terak b'chatos. Torah saying kli cheres sheibusha b'al yishaver, according to the Arukh HaShulchan, is only a din in chatos, where it's mentioned, not in any other korban. Amrika b'shtifa tzay b'chol kochim, but Amrika shtifa require all kochim kambur b'zvachim. Zeu she's b'aram l'chach milu b'ildim al atipin hakayomim. We talk about the drops which are still exist. Lo kipidu chazal. That's not chazal's concern. Va'av shein b'teilim b'shishim, especially even though the baton shishim. I mikom mikom ayin bal yisur chatchil chor so pam ein bal yisur chatchil. No, el mishum the Torah, who since it was boleh behet when it was boleh, it was heter lo kipidu chazal. So chazal were not concerned with this. Kav v'chomer l'sheina be'ena ben yoma. It's only by ben yoma the miyatar mutam chol yisurim. Shabri chazal b'makom the Torah bola. We're not makbid if it were Torah bola. Because the Yeshim Farshim like the Yeshim Farshim in the Maggid Mishnah. And the bracket says something which I don't think we'll understand. Ben lachos him inside the machla. It's more chmir v'duk than we there. It's by food itself. It's different. Yud ve'ein Rambam yachid b'zeh. Rambam's not alone with this. The gam kafi and the gam kafi and the gama itur v'rashba. As we show him, zal hocha b'derech lezeh. Ne'atur b'sim is kos v'zel shoyna. He writes kos about itur. Bishochal b'gdei shabos. If you cook milk in a meat pot, he buys you it's within 24 hours. Yesh bo shishim has 60 chulei. Shol b'ashu b'me'ezim min shiyirtze. You can even cook. You cook any meat you want. V'ani tamam, I'm astounded. Hech mutar b'ashu b'chol. How can you cook milk in it? Hagola. So evidently we're talking about pottery. Is so saying that if hagola doesn't work, so why would it be okay to cook the milk there if it has shishim? Baruch the eater server came in the terabala. It's clear the eater holds that since it was the terabala, mutar b'ashu b'gam lachem es daminosin l'putam l'vgam. Okay, so he left out something important before. Where he said v'chulei, yesh b'shishim v'chulei, shol b'asher me'ezim min sheyirtzeh. That's after nosin tam v'kam. It's after 24 hours. And that the Torah says why? Hagol doesn't work for kli cheres. This kli cheres, why should we allowed to cook it after 24 hours? Ubora the eater server came in the terrible since it's absorbed het and mutal b'asher b'achar me'ez to cook it after 24 hours. Tam nosin tam v'kam. This gives him off taste. But terabala logos uchachim l'asor kedera achar meis meis. It was boleh heter. The chachamim did not answer after meis leis k'mosh goes to bizur as opposed to where it was boleh iser. But in the bracket says v'ayim bach shekos agankin the eater myrel achar meis leis. Bach also says that the eater is after 24 hours, not 24 hours. B'chag ben basel chalav shar surin. Basel chalav. Since basel chalav, since each one a terabala, so it's different other story. Ein sham. If you say tema mashkosam the gamarama ma'ilachar meis. So then it's very similar to what he says. The Rambam says after meis leis or Rabba Bach Omer came agavan ziter. Bach happens to say niter, not the Rambam, but it's the same svara. No, I understand, and I think this is true. And the Israeli army, when they go over to Pesach, so they rely on nursing time of Gam. They came use the entire year. It was for Pesach, and I think they also do Hagolah, but they line us in time of Gam as well. That's I understand. I might be wrong about that, but if they wouldn't line us in time of Gam, it would be because of this issue of a because since the Terabala, So after it's the time of Gam, you could use it for something else, and Chazal not goes in that case, only goes in the case of Isser.